'Cause you talk, 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 but you never listen. There's always someone that you're busy dissing. Now, yeah, you talk, 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 'cause you gotta say something. For once I'd like to hear you say nothing. You gotta say something. For once I'd like to hear you say nothing. For once I'd like to hear you say nothing. Oh yeah, you talk, 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 but you never listen. There's always someone that you're busy chasing. Now yeah, you talk, 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 'cause you gotta say something. For once I'd like to hear you say nothing. Say nothing.
Going on the air in 5, 4, 3, 2. Transmitting now.
The Brad and Kiara Show.
On Triple H 100.1 FM.
The next few moments, you are going to forget everything you ever learned about gravity.
Don't be ridiculous.
It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
3, 2, 1.
When you wake up in the morning and you're shadowed by the darkness of the night. When you wake up in the morning, darling, I'll be by your side. When you get a little lonely and you lose your rhythm, don't give up the fight. When you wake up in the morning, darling, I'll be by your side. I'll be by your side. When you wake up in the morning and you're shadowed by the darkness of the night. When you wake up in the morning, darling, I'll be by your side. I'll be there by your side. I'll be everything you wanted. I'll be there by your side. If you need a light to shine in, I'll be there. So lay out your hand, 'cause you know that you can. There'll be fire again in the dark. Hold out your hand, let the stars shoot again. Let the light shine in through the dark. And I'll be there.
So these are the kind of songs that always put you in a good mood, and these are the very songs that you're going to get every single time you tune in to the Brad and Kiara Show. It's Ayub Owen from Sydney as we kick things off over another weekend with the best in music, movies, TV shows, and everything that matters. We got them all, as always. Good morning to you, Kiara.
Good morning, and thank you everyone for joining us on the show. We have just over 5 weeks before we wrap up the year 2024. And I
that's
think,
scary.
yes, and everything has pretty much gone into overdrive, I have to say. The shopping centers, schools, the roads, people just generally trying to get things done before the end of the year is upon us. So whatever you're planning this weekend, we hope you have a fantastic one, and we have just the show to keep you going.
That's exactly what I was going to say. We're going to set the tone so that you're going to get what you want. Now, let's connect some good movies that you could look forward to. Some that have already opened, some to open in the coming coming weeks, months, and of course in the new year. We're going to connect you with, of course, a movie that I'm very excited about. Carry On with Jason Bateman. I'm telling you, this is going to be that movie.
You have
that
a feeling,
people,
right?
I have that feeling
You
as
have that
always,
feeling.
just like so many other movies. But this one has a special feel to it. Either way, it is bound to be good. We're going to touch more on that movie. The Amateur. This is going to be really good. Rami Malek is starring in this. We're going to give you details. The movie opens next year. And talk about next year, we also got details connecting two big names. They team up together. We're connecting Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx. If you're into their movies, get ready. January 2025, they got a big one that opens. Unstoppable featuring J-Lo. We're going to touch on that movie as a lot of people are excited about it. And during the festive month, you need, of course, something good. There's a movie that opens through Netflix called Mary. We're going to touch on that as well. Sri Lankan events over the weekend. There's, of course, a good game of cricket between St. Peter's College as they take on St. Thomas's here in Sydney. The inaugural Thora Pete's cricket encounter. We got the captain from St. Thomas's College will be on the show, and so many other events that we need to talk about.
And we'll try to squeeze in some stories that we have found from around the world as well. If you'd like to connect, +61479191883 is our WhatsApp global line, or through our social pages. You are always welcome to share your feedback.
No icing on the cake, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Brad and Kiara Show from Sydney, Australia.
Let me tell you. You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do say, girl. I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl. I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh. I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh. I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and the fit good, so I took the doors out the deep. Okay, I see a brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get to know you at least. Don't take my talking to your own. I can keep it chill like the Soviet blunt. I'ma keep it real when your man long gone. If you're looking for a friend and you got the wrong song, baby girl, what's good? What's with ya? If you book tonight, that's fiction. I'm outside, no pictures. You want me? Go figure. To the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. Hey, to the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do say, girl. I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl. I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh. I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh. I know. Hey, girl, you got me. I'm singing. It's like, oh, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, oh, and that dress on white. You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do say, girl. I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl. I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh. I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh. I know.
Oh, yes, playing the feel-goods as always right here on the Brad and Kiara Show. Now, these days, in this part of the world, people do admire a particular type of tree that is, of course, in full bloom, so to put it. This can be a distant relation of the Mara tree in Sri Lanka, or even actually closely related to the Megaha, which has that beautiful red flower. But here in Australia, what we have is a purple, smaller flower, which looks beautiful. All the leaves drop out, similar to the May tree, but it looks stunning. It looks absolutely beautiful. Pockets of little purple bushes around the city, and there are some areas where it looks like, you know, the Jacaranda Handia, as we call it. But that's something you would get to see, and I'm in the process of trying to make sure that my Megaha that I got from another state is, of course, going to bloom soon. I mean, not that I can control it, but
it's been 7-ish years now.
it is taller than me. It's taller than the fence, and it's about time. I think it gets a little confused with the winter weather, which kind of, you know, makes life a little hard for the plant. But it is growing slowly but steadily. It is becoming the tree it should be, and I'm very proud about it.
Our garden, if you've ever heard of it, you know how much Brad enjoys going out and about.
I'm
and
telling
just-
you, people stop and stare these days because the bougainvillas are in full bloom and spring has sprung so well that I'm proud about it and
Yes.
I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, the hard work of bringing those plants, planting them, guiding them, making sure the bougainvillea has gone the way you wanted it to go.
Yes.
And then when the flowers are all over the place, it looks, that moment where you're proud of your child doing really well.
I
It's-
was going
it's
to
the
say.
same feeling. So if you're just like me into gardening and doing your own thing, I'm sure you're enjoying it. If you're in this part of the world, if you're in Sri Lanka, I'm sure that's something that you can enjoy all year round.
Now, coming up next on the show, I will be sharing an article which I found where, how people were talking about the fact that the cost of living has increased and there are expenses that they have and certain things you have to cut back on certain luxuries. But there's one thing where an article brought about where two things people just refuse to give up. So we will be talking about that next on the show.
Right now, though, there's a big movie that opens very soon, starring one of my favorite actors. Sir Anthony Hopkins is back on a Netflix movie.
This movie stars newcomers, or I guess fairly unfamiliar names of Noah Cohen and Ido Taco, but of course Anthony Hopkins in this movie, which releases on the 6th of December. This is Mary.
The box office 30 seconds from the movie starts now.
I don't know why I was chosen for this.
Mary, your birth was a gift for your mother and I. Miracle. But in exchange, I made a promise.
We have been waiting.
Great Herod, the prophecy speaks of the coming Messiah.
What need have we of a Messiah? Let it be understood. I am your king.
The box office 30 on the Brad and Kiara Show.
What's next?
My darling, you and I take over the world. One step at a time, just you and I.
What's next?
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
What's next?
It's the moment.
Coming soon to the Brad and Kiara Show.
Sri Lankan events in Australia.
Hey guys, I'm Lalit Guerrero. I'm president of the Ojos in New South Wales, Sydney. Well, our Christmas get-together has been a key event right throughout the years, and everybody in our membership looks forward to it. It's a typical family event where we look forward to all the Josephians coming with their wives and kids and entertained by their Santa Claus, and of course we start off with the traditional carols. That's for about 1 hour, and it's happening on 30th of November, and we are really looking forward to seeing all our members. With our cricketing events and sporting events, we have got more younger people joining for our events, so then I want to see all the families joining together, and of course there'll be sumptuous food, and of course there'll be a band playing who are called Cascade, and it'll be at Thornley Community Centre, and it's on 30th of November 2024. For more details, keep listening, and I'm sure Brad will give you more information. I'm Lalit Guerrero. I'm president of the Ojos in New South Wales.
Sri Lankan events in Australia.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Lalit Guerrero, the president of the Old Joes, right here on the Brad and Kiara Show on Sydney's Triple H 100.1 FM, the number one Sri Lankan radio show, as we give you a chance to get to know what's happening all around town. That is the speciality. And if there's your special Christmas event that is for the community, please connect using, of course, our socials or WhatsApp. +61 479191 883, the WhatsApp global line for the Brad and Kiara Show. As, of course, we connect especially the Sri Lankan community in Sydney, in Australia, and all around the world. Now, we also got to remind you that the Thomians too are getting ready for their Christmas event. We got Duke Ramachandran, who's going to give you all the details. But right now, from the Sri Sri Lankan Association connecting the Sri Lankan Catholic Association here in New South Wales. We got Melissa. She too has an update on their Christmas event.
Hey everyone, it's Melissa from the Sri Lankan New South Wales Catholic Association on the Brad and Kiara show. With the festive season just around the corner, we're thrilled to invite all little kids to join our annual Nativity play. It will take place on Sunday, the 8th of December. For more information, head over to our website at www.slnswcath.com or visit our Facebook page. It's Melissa from the Sri Lankan New South Wales Catholic Association on the Brad and Kiara show.
Hey, good morning to you. I'm Shani. And I'm Sashenka. We host Kids Power Play today at 1 o'clock right here on Triple H. But right now, you are listening to the Brad and Kiara show. The best way to start your weekend.
Connect with Brad and Kiara on their WhatsApp global line today. +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Soon.
With Brad and Kiara.
Hey, my name is Tal. I'm also known as the Traveling Clad on the internet, and I've been traveling the world for the last 8 years. My adventures have led me to 50 countries around this beautiful earth of ours. My top 5 favorite destinations around the world would have to be Israel, Japan, Italy, the Philippines, and of course, Sri Lanka. This country blew my mind. When I first arrived in Sri Lanka, I could not have imagined how amazing it really was. I got to experience the wildest little island I've ever seen in my life. The friendliest locals I could ever imagine. Sri Lanka is definitely one of my most memorable travel destinations in the world. My name's Tal, and I'm from Miami, Florida. I'm a world traveler and a YouTuber documenting my travels and food across the world on my YouTube channel, The Traveling Clad. And this is the Brad and Kiara show.
Soon.
With Brad and Kiara on Triple H 100.1 FM. Connecting the community like no other radio show.
Hi, I'm Joshua Cahill. I'm a volunteer firefighter with the New South Wales Rural Fire Service in the Hornsby Brigade. Keeping up to date with bushfires is very important. There's a Fires Near Me app now that's available. We've got a lot of downloads during the bushfire season. Definitely keep that one on your phone. So it's a really simple and easy way to keep up to date with bushfires that are happening near you. Gives plenty of advice. But also don't forget any fallback options, because in a bushfire your phone may run out of power, internet may go down. So definitely always make sure to keep a radio with you. Yeah, and you'll find all that in your bushfire survival plan when you do it. Hi, I'm Joshua Cahill. I'm a volunteer firefighter with the New South Wales Rural Fire Service in the Hornsby Brigade.
Connecting the community like no other radio show.
Australia has 4.67 million cases of food poisoning each year. 48,000 end up in hospital, and 38 lead to preventable deaths. To avoid being part of these stats, it pays to look before you cook. Always read food labels for cooking and storage instructions. Know the difference between use by and best before dates. And use a meat thermometer to check the recommended cooking temperature. For more tips, visit foodsafety.asn.au.
What does freedom really mean? At Focus Connect, it means living independently and celebrating all cultures. Focus Connect provides quality aged care services to help you reconnect with your community and live freely in your own home. Our culturally diverse carers truly listen to better support your physical and emotional well-being. Learn more about Focus Connect at focusconnect.org.au. We focus on you so you can focus on what matters. A proud station sponsor.
Is your kitchen looking dreary? Does the idea of renovating your kitchen fill you with dread? Well, our mum and dad can help you. Their business, Sensational Kitchens, has been helping people like you design and build the most sensational kitchens you could imagine since 2017. You should go visit them at the showroom at 987 Pacific Highway, Pymble. Or check out the website sensationalkitchen.com.au and book in a free in-home design consultation. Sensational Kitchens, turning dream kitchens into reality since 2017. Triple H station sponsor.
Hello. How are you doing today? My name is Sashenka. Ayubo one to you. I'm Shanik. We host the #1 kids radio show, Kids Power Play, every Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. right here on Triple H. So remember to tune in and be a part of our most wanted radio show, a show done by kids for kids.
The best kids radio show, Kids Power Play.
It's the
Coming soon to the Brad and Kiara show.
Sri Lankan events in Australia.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to the Brad and Kiara show. This is Duke Ramachandran from the St. Thomas's College OBA in New South Wales and ACT. I would like to invite you all listeners to be there for the Festival of 9 Lessons and Carols on Saturday, the 30th of November at All Saints Church, 29 Elizabeth Street, North Parramatta at 6:30 p.m. For more details, please keep listening to the Brad and Kiara show.
Sri Lankan events in Australia. Good times with great memories. The 90s. Now on the Brad and Kiara show.
Backtrack. 1997.
It's been so long since we took the time to share words from deep inside us. We're in our own world, spinning our wheels. But you know how I feel. Since the first time I took your hand, my love for you has just been growing. You always seem to understand. You know how I am. Ooh, I'm gonna love you till the end. I'm gonna be your
sing along to another beautiful band from Denmark, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Learns to Rock, formed back in 1988 with a lot of songs that Sri Lankans love. We were lucky enough to catch these guys live in concert. They have a beautiful Christmas tune that will, of course, surely play in the coming weeks right here on the Brad and Kiara Show as we take you back to the year 1997.
Now, as the year comes to an end, what you will find is articles and probably, news feeds popping up around things that have considered the year in review. So certain aspects that you've sort of looked at, right? And one of the articles I found on LinkedIn was the fact that most people have said that this year was quite expensive. The cost of living was high. So you had to sort of pull your strings around certain things that you otherwise wouldn't have, considered last year. So because of that, there was a survey and some research done on what people just did not want to cut back on.
Okay.
And they happen to be two things consistently majority of the places where the research was done, and that was streaming services. And most people chose to, maybe prioritize which streaming services they had, but held on to at least one.
Okay.
And the other one was food delivery services. So, where you can, if you wanted to, either go and do like takeaway or maybe cook for yourself, but you choose not to. So those were the two things that people would just not give up. They would hang on to those and maybe cut down on other things.
Interesting. I guess at the end of the day, convenience plays the biggest and the most important role. Coming up on the show, Christmas cake batter, ladies and gentlemen, is the topic. I've just started on a jaggery cake batter and I'm feasting on it as I'm waiting for the Christmas cake preparations to begin in our household. I've seen so many Sri Lankan hotels having these absolutely stunning Christmas cake opening ceremonies.
They seem to get bigger each year.
The preparation.
Yes.
What is it called?
Cake mixing ceremony or something?
That is the word.
Celebration? I don't know.
Mixing moment, and it looks absolutely stunning. So hope you are getting ready with, of course, the chow-chows, the, what are the other ingredients?
Ginger peel, candied peel.
There you go. If you haven't got those bottles, hurry, get them before they run out, because everybody goes to buy them, and then poor old...
I have to say, though, they should consider making it in different sizes, those jars.
No, make it bigger the better, then we have more cake batter. You see, there's always a logic to that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue with more great tunes right here on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Let's get drunk. I'll pull my heart up through my mouth. This year's been hard for us, no doubt. Let's raise a glass to a better one. Let all the things that we've overcome bring home to us, 'cause me and you, we can hold this out. Only you understand how I'm feeling now, yeah. And I know I can tell you anything. You won't judge, you're just listening, yeah. 'Cause you're the best thing that ever happened to me. 'Cause my darling, you and I can take over the world, and one step at a time, just you and I, just you and I. 'Cause you're the only one who brings light just like the sun. One step at a time, just you and I, just you and I. Let's get drunk, we'll reminisce about the days we were broke, not getting paid, and taking trips at that weekend when I would drive down to see her, and we would paint the town. Too many shots I'd be passing out, 'cause I could never keep up. Quad words, now I'm puking up, and I know I can tell you anything. You won't judge, you're just listening, yeah. 'Cause you're the best thing that ever happened to me. 'Cause my darling, you and I can take over the world, and one step at a time, just you and I, just you and I. 'Cause you're the only one who brings light just like the sun. One step at a time, just you and I, just you and I, just you and I. I'm tired of chasing paper, staring at this screen. Been saving up for weeks now, just to get to you, my dear. And though you're far from my home, this ain't no weekend bar. You know my heart grows fonder. Must be city love, 'cause my darling, you and I take over the world. one step at a time, just you and I. 'Cause my darling, you and I take over the world, one step at a time, just you and I, just you and I. 'Cause you're the only one who brings light just like the sun, one step at a time, just you and I. Yeah, one step at a time, just you and I. Yeah, one step at a time, just you and I.
Believe it or not, this song actually came out in 2019.
Oh, really?
It is a while, but it is still beautiful to listen to. Tom Walker with You and I right here on the Brad and Kiara show. Just you and I, may I add. Now, coming up on the show, we're going to touch on Sana Jayasuriya and, of course, what he has been able to achieve with the Sri Lankan side. It's just remarkable, the turnaround, given Sri Lanka's record in the last few years.
I know,
and of course,
you haven't really had like a rampage recently.
Because somebody is doing the right thing that should have happened so many years ago, which should have avoided Sri Lanka playing in qualifiers. But anyway, Jayasuriya is doing what he's destined to do for Sri Lanka. And now, of course, with the South African series around the corner, I'm very excited. The Sri Lankan squad was announced, but before that, a few players, key players, may I add, were sent over to South Africa to climatize, get used to the conditions, as it's crucial for Sri Lanka to do well in the 2 Test match series ahead of the World Test Championship. So a shout out to Angelo Matthews, Dimuth Karnaratne, and of course the heavyweights who should deliver for Sri Lanka in some of the most challenging conditions. Playing in South Africa on those bouncy wickets is not going to be easy. We thought England was hard. This is going to be much tougher. So fingers crossed as we hope for the best.
And also, if you have some spare time before Christmas, one thing that I would recommend based on a Facebook post that I saw is maybe clearing out your old toys, clothes that maybe have tags on but you know that cannot be worn by your kids, because what I saw was on this Facebook post, this person who works at a charity shop had said that, you know, she sees a lot of people come into this shop hoping for some new toys or clothes they could gift their kids that other people had donated. But what she sees is majority of the time that they get a lot of toys after Christmas rather than before. So it's a good thing to think about, right? It's like a case of regifting, but doing something a little bit more proactively before Christmas rather than later.
During the coming weeks, I think this should be an assignment at home. Get together even with the kids and try to, of course, clear things out, and the good stuff that the kids aren't that interested in can and should be gifted to one of those charity shops. Ladies and gentlemen, we talk about a lot of movies, but this is one movie that I'm very excited to check out. DreamWorks behind this movie together with Netflix. It should be big. It opens on the 13th of December. A movie put together on a budget of just 47 million, but it is bound to be really interesting. A mysterious traveler blackmails a young security guard at an international airport to let a dangerous package slip through security and onto a Christmas Day flight. We have been talking about this. It's called Carry On, and the movie stars Taron Egerton, Jason Bateman. This should be a good one. Ethan is, of course, the security guard, and then he gets this call from a mysterious personality. This is the build-up to this movie.
The box office 30 seconds from the movie starts now.
I love Christmas. I don't love that we're working Christmas Eve.
I'll see you at lunch.
It's the most wonderful time.
Good morning, Keegan. Good morning, day shift TSOs. You've all been chosen to spend your Christmas Eve here with 200,000 impatient travelers.
Is this because I'm Muslim? Is this because I'm black?
Is this because I'm white?
Airports turn people into such heads.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Excuse me. This isn't mine.
The box office 30.
So you guys ready to get to it?
From Sydney, Australia, this is the Brad and Kiara Show.
On a great day, you ought to
It's the Brad and Kiara Show.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Hey everyone, Sean Gunasekara, skip of St Thomas's College Sydney OBA First 11. The inaugural Tour of Pete's encounter is happening this week on Sunday the 24th of November from 9am at John Curtin Reserve, Winston Hills. Promises to be a fantastic day with thrilling cricket, great music, delicious food and an unbeatable atmosphere. So save the date and join us. For more updates, stay tuned with Brad and Kiara. Looking forward to seeing you all there.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Hi guys, good day to all of you. Conrad De Silva from The Voice, 2022. I was born in Sri Lanka. Went to school at St. Peter's College, Colombo, and was a part of a band called the Jetliners. And I also moved to Australia in 1972. And you are listening to the Brad and Kiara Show.
And now,
the sound of Sri Lanka. This is the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hey guys, this is DJ Mass, and I'm on the Brad and Kiara Show. Here's my song. This one's called Kakula, featuring Romain Willis and Upsy.
I'm cold like the winter and hot like the summer. A boy who can handle me and need another lover. Somebody who can do me like Mr. Lover Lover. Ethnic, authentic, tropical stunner. We were the lovers of the Isurumuni. Ea galagi amagi hita paluduni. Nata nata inekelo da kaneta aduni. Dem kakulu pipilata lete saluni. Wanna touch it and feel it cause my love be the realest. Ain't no other chicken downtown, you wanna be with this a real piece. Baby, still be undefeated, about to blow it on the dance floor, get the body heated. Now shake the fat booty like a hyphy. Make your daddy wanna make it his wifey. I'm a genie in the bottle, magic DJ Mask with the classic.
This is DJ Mass, the sound of Sri Lanka, the best place for all your favorite Sri Lankan songs.
I'm Yevon David on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Thank you to everyone who supported me that weekend, and happy to raise the Sri Lankan flag high.
Catch me soon with Brad and Kiara.
Get a load of this.
Join the Brad and Kiara global community on WhatsApp. +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Marine Rescue New South Wales volunteers complete thousands of search and rescue missions every year. Before you go boating, take a few simple steps to stay safer on the water. Make sure everyone on board is wearing a life jacket. Maintain your boat and ensure you have enough fuel. Check the weather. Log on with the Marine Rescue app or VHF Channel 16 so we can keep watch for your safe return. Marine Rescue New South Wales. Volunteers saving lives on the water.
We hear about it, but Singo's Meats is actually doing something about it. Singo is easing the cost of living by filling fridges, freezers and bellies with chicken wings, 5 kilos for $10, save $12. Fresh chicken breast fillets, $7.99 a kilo, save $7. And sliced grain-fed Black Angus rump steak, just $19.99 a kilo, save $14. Singo's Meats, Barara Shopping Village, Triple H station sponsor.
Planning a holiday is an exciting event in everyone's life, so plan with an expert, over the phone, online or in-store with an appointment. Cherrybook Travel is an award-winning local boutique travel agency. There's a destination for everyone, and the team at Cherrybook Travel help you find it. Located in the Westlea Shopping Village, Cherrybook Travel have the knowledge and experience. See more on the Cherrybook Travel website. Cherrybook Travel at Westlea, serving our local area and their long-time station sponsors.
Hello there, I'm Seth, and I'm the host of Breakfast with Seth on Triple H 100.1 Wednesday mornings. I tell you what, you would be a bit of a silly goose if you didn't tune in to my show every Wednesday morning. Why? Because I have the best music to play from the freshest hits coming out of the biggest artists, and also some classics, some throwbacks, and some music to pump you up every Wednesday morning and get you that much closer to the weekend. Plus, we've got interviews with upcoming Aussie artists, Aussie music, and loads of stories coming from the world of entertainment and just the weirdest stuff I could find. Honestly, some of it scares me. It really does. Tune in every Wednesday morning to Breakfast with Seth on Triple H 100.1. Otherwise, I will cry.
You ready for this?
Welcome to my world.
Now back to the Brad and Kiara Show on air.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
What's next? What's next?
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
What's next?
Have you heard about the Swedish minister who has a phobia of bananas?
I'm trying to understand and get to know the Sri Lankan ministers these days, but no, I have no idea about a Swedish minister who has a banana phobia of all things.
It's apparently a real thing, and I had no idea up to now, but basically, like, they have to clear the room of any fruit like that, because this person will have severe anxiety if they do see it, and it's real. And that led me to think about, okay, what other phobias are out there that I think, maybe is something that is a little bit left field but could be real for other people.
Most of the time as kids, if you go back to the ABCs, for B, there's always a picture of a banana in grade 1 or kindergarten. Not sure how that Swedish minister went through the schooling system in that part of the world.
Do you know there's a phobia called trypophobia, which is basically...
Why are we going down this interesting rabbit hole?
I came across this very interesting stuff. There's one called globophobia, which is where... you are afraid of balloons. There's vestiphobia, which is fear of clothing, and obviously the one we talked about earlier. And also, what's that other one that I found, which is very interesting? Let me see if I can locate it for you. But this is the one I found, which is I guess the phobia of all phobias. It is called phobophobia, which is the fear of phobias. There's an actual phobia named for it, which is interesting. So yeah, this is what I do in my free time.
You can see what technology and why you should not get addicted to technology, ladies and gentlemen, is what we wanted to convey through this mini segment. Right about now, a book came out in 2012. Later, this book was converted into a movie, and now you're in for a treat. The movie stars the beautiful Jennifer Lopez. It's directed by her ex-husband Ben Affleck, and I believe Matt Damon too has a hand in it. We're talking about a movie that opens on the 6th of December, runs for 123 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, you would want to watch this one. It's called Unstoppable.
The Box Office 30 seconds from the movie starts now.
What's all this?
Dear Mr. Robles, I'm in the 3rd grade and you're my hero. I wanted to tell you how much I look up to you. You make people believe in something.
Surprised to see you? Don't be.
When they see you, they don't see someone who's missing a leg. They see someone who is unstoppable.
I'm not done yet.
You can show them that anything is possible.
Oh my God, is that guy missing a leg?
That's my son. What, you're not gonna cheer?
I used to be angry all the time, but I'm not angry anymore. So what are you?
The Box Office 30.
Unstoppable opens on the 6th of December, starring Don Cheadle, Michael Pena, Bobby Cannavale, and Jennifer Lopez.
All right, everybody. It is a pleasure and an honor to present a couple of, local heroes. Here they are, the one and only
Brad and Kiara on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Game start. Kissy face, sent to your phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Red hearts, that's what I'm on, yeah. Come give me something I can feel. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? See tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
It's whatever you like. Turn this opposite into a club. I'm talking drink, dance, smoke, freak, party all night. Come on, gumbe, go, what's up? Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
the game. Are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming to get you. Get you. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way.
Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
Just meet me at
Just meet me at the Just meet me at the
Oh, you gotta love this song. How good is this? APT right here on the Brad and Kiara Show. One of the most played songs on radio these days globally. And we sure hope you're enjoying every second of it.
This one's for those of you who either work remotely or go into the office, or maybe a combination of both.
Which one is it? That's all of us.
Yes. Well, there are some people who work remotely 100%, right? Those lucky people who don't need to go in.
Okay.
But they could still be part of this poll that I'm going to talk about, which was done on LinkedIn around having a nickname in the office. So work colleagues having nicknames for each other.
That kind of behavior is not acceptable as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, go on.
Well, it depends, right? If you're super close with your colleagues and
That
you're
is
pretty
the first place for disaster. Colleagues are not friends. Seriously, don't get that confused in life.
But if it's done respectfully and the person doesn't mind, I guess it's okay. Like, you could shorten your name, and if you introduce yourself as this shortened name,
that is
i.e. a
a
nickname.
pet name, not a nickname.
Well, anyway, so I think this poll speaks to how people feel about it. 40% of people responded and said yes, they don't mind it as long as it's done respectfully. But then, there are instances where it's said in a way.
This is what you call ilang kanos.
Yes.
And then it goes down that path and you get a letter from HR,
Yes,
which is when you need to get that cardboard box and pack your things and walk out.
Especially if you have a nickname for certain people with your work bestie and you do it in fun, but then it becomes, publicly known, and then, like you said, it's going to be an HR case. Because I don't know about you, but I've seen memes and these fun videos that people share of nicknames they have for people in the office. Have you seen those? There's this certain chocolate brand that they call people when they're always on a break. And there's a certain type of people that's called a sensor light. So they're only working when the boss is walking around. So, nicknames like that, you got to be really careful, because if you do that, then there's most likely going to be a chance. So the highest respondent group, 44% said that they don't want nicknames in the workplace. They
only
just
44%.
Only 44% said no. They just, they just prefer to call people by their names. But there was another subgroup of 12% who said that it would be great if people took the time to actually find out how your name is pronounced, especially if you're from a culturally diverse workplace, and then, aim rather than falling into I'm just going to call this person half of their name and therefore make it a nickname.
The
and
Sri
actually figure out.
The Foreign Employment Bureau should have a different division even at the Bandaranaike International Airport, as we were talking about, of course, expansions.
Yes.
And have a section for the Sri Lankans who are embarking on that, the search for the greener pastures.
Yes.
And then have that session saying, please ensure that you get them to pronounce your name properly, because a lot of Sri Lankans have got into this habit of changing their name or having a really completely fancy dandy name because of that very reason that the others apparently can't pronounce your name. That is a load of BS. If you get them to pronounce your name properly, they will.
Yes.
It's just that we are like Anekamane. Yes, I am now Shinaz, or something like that. I mean, that's what happens if it's a normal name. They mispronounce it, so you then go with that mispronounced name because Anepao, these guys can't pronounce it. No, they can. That's just you're being lazy and not correcting them. Simple as that.
Our love is alive. Our love is alive. And so we begin. Foolishly laying our hearts on the table, stumbling in. Our love is a flame, burning within. Now and then, firelight will catch us stumbling in. You were
big birthdays.
Happy birthday if you are celebrating your birthday this weekend, and along with you, a few famous people happen to be celebrating theirs as well.
Let's find out who they are.
That happens to be actor and comedian Billy Connolly.
Billy Connolly.
Yes, he is a Scottish actor. I think he was knighted as well, actually, so it should be Sir Billy Connolly.
Yes, we might get a memo from Buckingham Palace now for not mentioning Sir. But anyway,
yes,
go on.
The last movie he was on that I remember him from was he played one of the dwarves in The Hobbit, one of the Peter Jackson movies. That is where I last remember him from. But also, it happens to be the birthday of Colin Hanks, who is the son of Tom Hanks, also an actor. Yes. Okay. He is obviously not as popular as his father, but still known for a few movies and TV shows. It also happens to be the birthday of Miley Cyrus, very famous, and of course known for so many things other than her singing. Katherine Heigl, I think that's how you pronounce her name, from Grey's Anatomy.
Heigl, I thought.
No, I think people called her Heigl, and then she went up on some award show and corrected them.
Just
so
like
I
standing
remember.
up for your name, just like what we were talking about.
Exactly. And also it happens to be the birthday of actress Sarah Hyland.
Let's also get into our fan page and we'll take a look at your big birthdays. Manoj Abe Singha, ladies and gentlemen, he is an absolute champion. He is the father of some Olympians, and he's, of course, the man responsible for training so many champion swimmers in Sri Lanka. Manoj, want to wish you all the very best from the Brad and Kiara show. Our very own at one time, Lenny G. Leonard celebrates his birthday. Happy birthday to you, my friend. Sure hope things are good with you. We also got Doris Pedris, an author. She celebrates her birthday. Talk about authors. Sasha Jai Maha celebrates her birthday in Colombo. That's going to be big. Sasha, all the very best to you. Siri, Janaka, Fernando, Ranga, Lianage, Shaveen, Bandara, Nayaka, Karyavasam. He celebrates his birthday. And we also got, of course, the former president of the Josephine Amateur Radio Club from 2002, I believe, is Nuwan Schroter. He celebrates his birthday. We also got another Josephine, Krishan Gayal Jayawardena. Happy birthday to you, buddy. We got Viranti de Soisa, Chitrika de Mel from Indira Cancer Trust. Happy birthday to you. One of those angels, as I would call her. She is instrumental in getting things done, and she has such a big heart. Happy birthday to you, Chitrika, from all of us right here, the two of us, Brad and Kiara. We also got Derek Pereira, Mervin Pereira, Mithila, Wanigatunga, Shahan Gunaratna, Karen Pereira, Diluni, Rana Singha, Nicole Lianage. Let me see, Shihan Alasa Ratnam. We got Sandaru Jaya Singha. Then, continuing with the names, we got Deumini Anuradhya, Tess Pereira Larson. We got Tashia Kanaga. Let's repeat that again. Tashia Kanangara. We got Subhashana Senarat, Namal Guna Singha, or Guru Singha to be precise. Big birthday. Sorry about the mispronunciation. These things happen. But you know who you are. Happy birthday to you. If you know any of these guys, please call and wish them and tell them, Annie, I heard you on the Brad and Kiara show, and then they will also start listening to our show. Thank you, and all the very best to you.
Thinking about your next holiday? We got a great suggestion. Sri Lanka. Why should you pick Sri Lanka as your next holiday destination?
Yeah, hi, I'm Sakura Vijayatunga. I'm from Nalanda College, Colombo. So I live in Burwood in New South Wales. I work for an aviation company here in New South Wales. I've been working as an aviation personnel for about last 10 to 15 years due to many reasons. You go to Maldives, it's only beaches. You go to Dubai, you don't know whether you love the weather or not. You go to Sri Lanka, you come to Colombo, it's a different weather. You go to 2.5 hours further up, hill country, Norelia, Kandy, it's amazing, beautiful weather, chill, calm and quiet. You go further up, you have the historic monuments. So Sri Lanka as a country, why not? Because of diversity, culture, heritage, pristine beaches, food. What else do you want? I mean, you come to a destination as such, you cover about 10 odd destinations that you want to isolatively travel. You go to Bali, it's only beaches. You go to Thailand, maybe something else, right? So, but in Sri Lanka, we have everything. So I think we, as Sri Lankans, we need to get this message across, across the continents that, Sri Lanka is a country that, they must visit in 2023 and even beyond. Having said that, it's our duty and responsibility to get this message across and make sure Sri Lanka prospers in terms of tourism, economically and everything, yes.
Meet Trevor.
G'day.
Trev thinks he's a kitchen pro and doesn't bother with instructions.
Who needs instructions? I've got instincts.
Instincts, huh? Trev just cooked a chicken at 15 degrees for 10 minutes.
Why is it still clucking?
Cooking instructions and cooking temperatures matter. So, to avoid serving chicken tartare, it pays to look before you cook.
Fine, what does it say on the... Oh.
Remember, read the label and look before you cook.
Is your kitchen looking dreary? Does the idea of renovating your kitchen fill you with dread? Well, our mum and dad can help you. Their business, Sensational Kitchens, has been helping people like you design and build the most sensational kitchens you could imagine since 2017. You should go visit them at the showroom at 987 Pacific Highway, Pymble. Or check out the website sensationalkitchen.com.au and book in a free in-home design consultation. Sensational Kitchens, turning dream kitchens into reality since 2017. Triple H station sponsor.
Hi, my name's Rachel Collis and I'll be your conductor for Sing Up Good, a flash mob choir event happening at Hornsby RSL on December 11. Together we're going to learn a classic Australian song in 3-part harmony. We're going to be professionally filmed performing that song and we're going to raise money for Mental Health Peer Leaders New South Wales in the process. I really hope you can join us. It's going to be so much fun.
For more information, Google Mental Health Peer Leaders New South Wales, text 0402529474 or check out the community events page at triplehfm.com.au. Come and join us at Sing Up Good and help support Mental Health Peer Leaders New South Wales, station sponsors of Triple H FM.
This is your Triple H News Update, proudly brought to you from the studios of National Radio News.
This is The Weekender, sharing community radio's most valued stories.
Hello and welcome to The Weekender. It's where we reflect on stories being shared by the community media sector. I'm Noah Seckham. Let's take a look back at the week. A planned protest at the Port of Newcastle is going ahead despite efforts from the New South Wales Government to block the demonstration. Last year, over 100 people were arrested on the water after the port was closed for over 30 hours. This year, the state government introduced restrictions to block the beach from all public use until 8 a.m. on Monday, but the Supreme Court of New South Wales found it was invalid. Community station 2NUR spoke with federal MP Dan Repicoli about the government's reaction.
I definitely agree with the state government on this one. They applied to have a protest there and they got told they couldn't do it. So I do believe people have the right to protest in a safe and right manner. But the state government has said that they can't do it.
Earlier this year, Assistant Climate Minister Josh Wilson said he supports the right for people to protest.
I'm never going to knock anyone who wants to get out and make their view heard. And there will be times when the government of the day is taking significant action, as we are, and there might be parts of the community that want us to do more. And that's a legitimate point of view. And I think that's part of a healthy democratic process. That's what I say to young people. You know, the Albanese Labor government was elected with a clear set of policies that are very significantly different from the coalition in the previous 10 years. You know, we take climate change incredibly seriously.
It's The Weekender on your favourite community radio station.
The ARIA Awards ceremony on Wednesday night saw Troye Sivan clean up with his album Something to Give Each Other receiving Album of the Year, Best Solo Artist and Best Pop Release. Meanwhile, up-and-coming indie group Royal Otis took home 4 trophies, including Best Group and Best Rock Album. Missy Higgins was the fan favourite, getting the public-voted award for Best Live Act and was also inducted into the ARIA Hall of Fame with a standing ovation. Meanwhile, back in Parliament, the government has introduced legislation which will change the way political candidates can fund their campaigns. To talk through the changes, I spoke with Chief Political Correspondent for SBS World News, Anna Henderson.
There's so much in this bill, it's almost like perhaps those constructing it wanted to put in so many aspects that no one would focus on any individual one. But, you know, there are limitations on how much people can donate in election campaigns. There are limitations on how much can be spent. There's an increase in the amount of public money that will go towards the political parties and to those who run. And also, even though this is not the point of contention, there'll be this expectation of real-time logging of the funding that's coming in during the election campaign period rather than having to wait till afterwards. And the last week before an election and after it, it would actually be on a daily basis. You'd be able to see who is pumping additional money in. But the idea of it really is to stop the Clive Palmers of the world with deep pockets from deciding they want to run a candidate at any cost. And the other thing that I guess is more of a curiosity or a frustration for many in the Australian public is that it won't be in place to apply to the next election. I think that's where the opposition has managed to make a little bit of additional mileage out of criticising this, while most likely going on to support it, to say, why are you focused on this right now when it won't actually impact on the poll that's coming within a matter of months.
The Weekender is produced by the Community Radio Network and supported by the Community Broadcasting Foundation.
Going on the air in 5, 4, 3, 2. Transmitting now.
The Brad and Kiara Show.
On Triple H 100.1 FM.
The next few moments, you are going to forget everything you ever learned about gravity.
Don't be ridiculous. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I leave quite an impression. 5 feet to be exact. You're wondering why half is closed when missing my body's where they're at. Now I'm gone, but you're still laying next to me. 1 degree of separation. I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. If you want forever, I bet you do. Just know you'll taste me too. He pins you down on the carpet, makes paintings with his tongue. He's funny now, all his jokes hit different. Guess who we learned that from? Now I'm gone, but you're still laying next to me. 1 degree of separation. I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. If you want forever, I bet you do. Just know you'll taste me Every time you close your eyes and feel his lips, you're feeling mine. And every time you breathe his air, just know I was already there. You can love him if you like. I've been there, done that once or twice. And singing about it don't mean I care. Yeah, I know I've been known to share. Well, I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. If you want forever, I bet you do. Just know you'll taste me too. You'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. You'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you.
Not long ago that I saw the music video to this song. It's pretty interesting as we step into our second hour from Sydney, Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Are You Bowman on the Brad and Kiara Show.
And we hope you're having a great weekend so far. So many things happening at this time of year. And we hope that you've got some great things planned. And of course, something to look forward to as 2024 comes to a close.
Now take this. Sri Lanka's record in the recent past has been unreal. Against India in the ODS series, we won after 27 years, which was kind of shocking, but good that at least it happened. We beat England in England after 10 years. We beat New Zealand in a test series after 15 years, which was fabulous. Then we beat the West Indian side, our first ever T20 series win. And just over the last few days, it was Sri Lanka beating the Kiwis in an ODI series. That's in 12 years. So this has been remarkable. It's been absolutely brilliant. And one common factor that you can connect it is to Sanat Jayasuriya. His, of course, inclusion has change things and given the Sri Lankans that confidence and freedom, and are actually seeing some really good stuff happening. So let's hope that this will continue. Sri Lanka needs this very badly, and let's hope that the boys can continue to head down this same path. Up next, South Africa, 2 test matches. It's going to be very important for us to do exceptionally well in order to aim to be there to play at Lord's in the Test Championship finals. I'm hoping that happens. Let's wait and see as to how the 2 test matches unfold in South Africa.
We've got some great things to talk to you about this hour on the show as well. And if there's anything you'd like to share, let us know on our WhatsApp global line +61 47 9191 883 or through our social pages. We'd love to hear from you.
Rami Malek stars in a good movie called, of course, The Amateur. We're going to take you into that movie in the next few minutes. We also got details connecting a new movie starring 2 well-known personalities, Jamie Foxx with the beautiful Cameron Diaz. That's a movie that opens next year. We'll tell you all about these 2 movies and more as the show continues.
It's that time of year where most people are heading off home and looking forward to enjoying some great time with their friends and family. Here's the music to keep you going along with that theme. This is Shepherd on the Brad and Kiara Show.
I've been stuck in motion, moving too fast, trying to catch a moment, but it slips through my hands. All I see are long days and dark nights. I'm lost without you, but I'm on my way, so hold tight. I'm coming home tonight, meet me in the valley where the kids collide into the morning. Oh my God, my town is coming alive. I'm coming home tonight, I know you're ready for the stars to fly into the morning. Oh my God, my town is coming alive. 'Cause I'm coming home to yes, I'm coming home to don't wanna spend my whole life catching my breath, 'cause I've been running round and round and round and I got nothing left. There's nothing like a sunset skyline to let you know you're almost home. So breathe in and hold tight. I'm coming home tonight, meet me in the valley where the kids collide into the morning. Oh my God, my town is coming alive. I'm coming home tonight, I know you're ready for the stars to fly into the morning. Oh my God, my town is coming alive. 'Cause I'm coming home to yes, I'm coming home to time has a way of diluting emotions, but I won't let distance get in between us, no. Oh, I'm coming home tonight, meet me in the valley where the kids collide into the morning. Oh my God, my town is coming alive. Coming alive. I'm coming home tonight, I know you're ready for the stars to fly into the morning. Oh my God, my town is coming alive.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and a song that, of course, connects a lot of Sri Lankans this time of year, as many are booking their tickets and, of course, flying back home for the holidays. It's such a good feeling, and if you're in that category, well, all the very best to you. And it's also the same for all the relations back home. I mean, that excitement is unreal, and it just makes it extra special when it's the festive month as well.
I think the key is making sure that you check your weight before you leave, because this time of year, or I guess any time of year, you just happen to take a lot of stuff with you, and you always think that, you know, there's going to be room, I will have enough space when I head back, but usually you buy a lot of stuff on your way back. Certain food items maybe you can't find, or certain things that you think, you know, would be really useful to you. So always make sure that you check your weight.
Cut down on your clothing. That is what I follow as a policy. Take the least amount of things that you require, because you can always get some Sri Lankan stuff when you land in paradise. That is the beauty, and then you have enough room to pack them and take them back. Otherwise, like certain people we know who carry a lot of different combinations of the same clothing all the way from wherever
you
they are.
can never be too prepared, I think. You always have to have a backup.
Anyway,
backup shorts, backup dresses, very important.
I was not implying this, so you're not trying to connect anybody, but I think we all get the picture. Ladies and gentlemen, right about now, let's take you into a movie that I'm excited to check out. This is another one. This time round, a movie that opens in April next year. 20th Century Fox behind this movie that tells you the story of a CIA cryptographer who loses his wife in a London terrorist attack and then realizes that his bosses will not act due to conflicting internal priorities. What does he do? He blackmails the agency to train him as a field operative and then embarks on a one-man mission to hunt down his wife's killers. Ladies and gentlemen, this movie is called The Amateur, and it stars a well-known superstar, Rami Malek.
Box Office 30. 30 seconds from the movie starts now.
You ever wonder what they do with all the stuff you dig up for them?
That's not my job.
No, but you never wonder?
No, it's the CIA. I gotta trust that they'll make the right call. Maybe it's better not to know. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Charlie, I think you need to see this.
What is this?
Your wife has been killed. What you do is very important to what we do. Let us handle this.
I want mission-specific training, cash, and a new identity.
Have you lost your mind?
The Box Office 30. Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Kiara, what's next?
If you want it, come and get it. Got a million people telling me they with it. And they got me at my limit. And I'm telling you I never spare a minute.
What's next?
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Kiara, what's next?
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Hey everyone, Sean Gunasekara, skip off St Thomas's College Sydney OBA First 11. The inaugural Torah Pete's encounter is happening this week on Sunday the 24th of November from 9am at John Curtin Reserve, Winston Hills. Promises to be a fantastic day with thrilling cricket, great music, delicious food and an unbeatable atmosphere. So save the date and join us. For more updates, stay tuned with Brad and Kiara. Looking forward to seeing you all there.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Sean Gunasekara, captain of St Thomas's College here in Sydney, Australia, as they get ready to take on the Peterites, and it should be a great game of cricket. The inaugural Torah Pete's cricket encounter happening this weekend, Sunday the 24th, right here in Sydney at Winston Hills, the John Curtin Reserve. If you haven't made plans, or if you have plans, still try to stop by and be a part of all the fun. Organised by the joint committees, St Thomas's College OBA and St Peter's College OBU, both in New South Wales. Now, talk about, of course, the Thomians. They also got another big event on the 30th of November. If you missed out on this, well, guess what? We got one of the busiest, most popular Sri Lankans in town, Duke Ramachandran, as always. He's there when it happens, and he's got all the details, as always. Right now, on Sydney's Triple H, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a very proud Thomian, Duke Ramachandran.
Sri Lankan events in Australia.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to the Brad and Kiara Show. This is Duke Ramachandran from the St Thomas's College OBA in New South Wales and ACT. would like to invite you all listeners to be there for the Festival of 9 Lessons and Carols on Saturday, the 30th of November at All Saints Church, 29 Elizabeth Street, North Parramatta at 6:30 p.m. For more details, please keep listening to the Brad and Kiara Show.
Sri Lankan events in Australia. Soon.
On Triple H 100.1 FM.
Hey, my name is Tal. I'm also known as the Traveling Clat on the internet, and I've been traveling the world for the last 8 years. My adventures have led me to 50 countries around this beautiful earth of ours, and for me, one of the biggest draws to Sri Lanka was the wildlife. Getting to drive around the roads and seeing elephants, leopards, bears, you name it. The animals and the wildlife in Sri Lanka were just mind-blowing. I felt a sense of freedom in Sri Lanka where nothing really mattered, where time didn't really matter, and where I wanted to go was only limited by my imagination. You should visit Sri Lanka if you are looking for freedom, relaxation, and the friendliest people you can find on planet Earth. My name's Tal, and I'm from Miami, Florida. I'm a world traveler and a YouTuber documenting my travels and food across the world on my YouTube channel, The Traveling Clat. And this is the Brad and Kiara Show.
On Triple H 100.1 FM.
Hi, my name's Hayden, and I'm a swim instructor at the Hornsby Aquatic Leisure Centre on the Brad and Kiara Show. I think it's really important to know the conditions of where you're going, whether that be at a river or at the beach. It's really important to know when it's safe to go in the water and when it's not, and when it's just time to call it or to go home. Obviously, you need to be looking out for rips or currents, and not just at the start, but these things can change throughout the time at the beach or river. So it's important to always keep an eye and to keep distractions out of the way just so that you're on top of your kids. It's really important to be water safe and water smart, just because things can change so quickly and things can go from really great to really terrible. My name's Hayden, and I'm a swim instructor at the Hornsby Aquatic Leisure Centre on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Connect with Brad and Kiara on their WhatsApp global line today, +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Marine Rescue New South Wales volunteers complete thousands of search and rescue missions every year. Before you go boating, take a few simple steps to stay safer on the water. Make sure everyone on board is wearing a life jacket. Maintain your boat and ensure you have enough fuel. Check the weather. Log on with the Marine Rescue app or VHF Channel 16 so we can keep watch for your safe return. Marine Rescue New South Wales. Volunteers saving lives on the water.
Do you think the government deserves more of your hard-earned money? If not, make sure you talk to Atlas Chartered Accountants. Atlas Chartered Accountants makes sure the money you earn stays in your pocket through legal tax planning strategies, from finding that last tax deduction to tax-effective business structures for asset protection purposes, so you can invest in what really matters, your family and business. Visit their website at ihatetax.com.au. Atlas Chartered Accountants. They are dedicated to you and dedicated station sponsors of Triple H 100.1 FM.
We hear about it, but Singo's Meats is actually doing something about it. Singo is easing the cost of living by filling fridges, freezers and bellies with chicken wings, 5 kilos for $10, save $12. Fresh chicken breast fillets, $7.99 a kilo, save $7. And sliced grain-fed black Angus rump steak, just $19.99 a kilo, save $14. Singo's Meats, Barara Shopping Village, Triple H station sponsor.
Well, hello there. You've tuned into your local community radio station, Triple H, broadcasting on the 100.1 FM frequency to residents of Hornsby and Ku-ring-gai areas. FM stands for fine music, and speaking of which, tune into my program, Pasquale Presents, from 12 noon each Saturday here on Triple H 100.1 FM, or listen online at www.triplehfm.com.au. With rare historical recordings and famous snippets thrown in for fun and free, come and see what the fuss is all about at 12 noon each Saturday here on Triple H 100.1 FM. Catch you then. Bye.
You ready for this?
Doors unlocked. Now back to the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hey everyone, it's Melissa from the Sri Lankan New South Wales Catholic Association on the Brad and Kiara Show. With the festive season just around the corner, we're thrilled to invite all little kids to join our annual Nativity Play. It will take place on Sunday, the 8th of December. For more information, head over to our website at www.slnswcath.com or visit our Facebook page. It's Melissa from the Sri Lankan New South Wales Catholic Association on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Promoting and encouraging volunteering. The Brad and Kiara Show.
Hello everyone, this is Sumitrio, announcing that we are on our 50th year of free service to the community, 365 days of the year, providing confidential emotional support for people experiencing feelings of distress or despair. Hear more about us and our history on the Brad and Kiara Show. If anyone out there listening to the Brad and Kiara Show is interested in volunteering with Sumitrio, please don't hesitate to reach out. Visit us at 60B Horton Place, Columbus 7. Email us at sumitra@sumitrio.org. If anybody out there is struggling with addictions, do not hesitate to contact Mal Madura at 60 Horton Place, Columbus 7 or email malmadura@sltnet.lk. This is Sumitrio, announcing that we are on our 50th year of free service to the community, 365 days of the year, providing confidential emotional support for people experiencing feelings of distress or despair. Hear more about us and our history on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Promoting and encouraging volunteering. The Brad and Kiara Show.
Remember the first time you heard this? Relive the 90s on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Backtrack. 1999.
What a time that was. 1999, ladies and gentlemen. Probably her best album that she released, her debut album, One More Time. First it was Baby One More Time, then came Sometimes, and the third release is what you just heard, You Drive Me Crazy. Britney Spears' song number 2 on that album, and clearly that was, of course, the golden age as far as Britney's concerned. The battle between Christina, the 90s. How good was it? And that's what we love doing. everything through Backtrack, taking you back in time and giving you that opportunity to relive those good old days when everything was absolutely incredible.
And it's that time of year where most public places, including shopping centers, other places you may frequent, seem to be having a bit of a battle when it comes to the music that it should be playing, because you want to play the Christmas music because it just gets everybody in the mood, but also because it's the end of the year. I've noticed, especially in the shopping center where I work,
Do you work in the shopping center? I'm beginning to wonder whether this 36 fancy dancy floor is a made up one, and because every day at this mall.
Well, yes, because it's right next to my workplace, and during my break I like to go for a walk, so I go in there, and it's nice and cool. It's not hot, so I just do my walking in there. But anyway, what I wanted to say was that the playlist that certain shops play seem to be very interesting, because they want to add some Christmas songs to get people into the mood, but in the middle of it there are these really very hyper and loud party music that happens, so together it sounds very odd, but I guess it keeps everyone happy.
You gotta make everybody happy. If not, of course, there's going to be a lot of dramas. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up on the show, we got more great movies that we need to get into. But right now, they were talking about this last weekend, the Chamari Bay at another ground, Ramoyne Oval.
Yes.
And it was exactly what they wanted as far as the name is concerned.
Oh.
Sydney Thunder lived up to its expectation. It was in Sydney, and there was thunder, which kind of washed away that game. So it was not really what we wanted. The Chamari Bay, unfortunately, did not get going, but there were so many Lankans who were there to back Chamari, but the weather got the better of everybody. Let's hope for another game. That's, of course, as the Women's Big Bash continues. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move back into more great music right here, right now on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Pleasing planet. Got a million people saying how to plan it. I can no longer stand it. Gonna spend my days telling them to can it. Each one to their own. Got a salesman ringing my phone. Tell me where to go. No, I don't wanna hear the down low. Nothing out of penny, never wanna hear you preach. No. Take me to the beach. You can have the mountains. You take the snow. It's way too cold. My heart is cold enough. Push comes to shove. You can have the mountains. I'll take the beach. If you want it, come and get it. Got a million people telling me they're with it. And they got me at my limit. And I'm telling you, I never spare a minute. If you wanna keep on living, for the sucker that is telling you your limit, gotta find out it's a gimmick. Can't nobody tell you how to live it. Nothing on a penny, never walking on a leash. No. Take me to the beach. You can have the mountains. You take the snow. It's way too cold. My heart is cold enough. Push comes to shove. You can have the mountains. I'll take the beach. I'm better off alone, like a rolling stone. Turning off my phone. No one bringing me down, 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 down. Just give me some space. There's sun in my face. And the days go on and on and on and on. T-I-K-E, take me to the beach. You can have the mountains. You take the snow. It's way too cold. My heart is cold enough. Push comes to shove. You can have the mountains. I'll take the beach. Take the. I don't have no friends. Anyone got me to the end. Baby boy, don't take me to the beach. I don't have no friends. Anyone got me to the end. Baby boy, take me to the beach.
Track track number 4 on their album Loom. Talk about Imagine Dragons with Take Me to the Beach, which is something you could do if you're in this part of the world, with the weather getting better every single day as we get closer to summer. It is, of course, a good feeling, but taking nothing away from this song. Absolutely fantastic music. If you haven't gone through their new album, please do check it out. Some really good songs that they have released so far. One in particular, Eyes Closed, that we have also played on the show. And in the weeks to come, they will take you deep into that album, Loom, as we talk about Imagine Dragons.
Every time I hear their music, it's a prompt for me to check if they have announced their tour of Australia. Nothing so far, but I will keep looking.
Live in hope, they say. Right now,
Yes.
Let's continue on with those movies, and I'm going to take you back into this movie that I have this amazing feeling about.
Yes.
I don't know why, but I think this is going to be one of the biggest movies for this year. Even
Okay.
though it's coming out right at the end of the year. Opens on the 13th. It comes out through Netflix. I'm so excited about this. Now, we told you about the story connecting Carry On. The cast is absolutely brilliant. You're looking at Taron Egerton, Sophia Carson, and of course Jason Bateman. So how this happens is Ethan is of course the guard at the airport, played by Taron Egerton, and then he gets this call from a mysterious traveler who's trying to blackmail him. This guy happens to be Jason Bateman. It is amazing how the trailer is done. It just keeps you guessing as to what could happen. Let's take a listen to see what this one is. Another short clip from the movie right here on Box Office 30. We're talking about Carry On, which opens through Netflix on the 13th of December.
The Box Office 30. 30 seconds from the movie starts now.
Ethan, today is a day that you're going to remember for a very long time, but if you handle it right, you're going to have a chance to forget it. Just relax, okay? An associate of mine is going to step into your line, and you are going to make sure that his bag clears the machine.
Listen, I work for the Department of Homeland Security.
That's like the janitor at NASA calling himself an astronaut. Let's cancel the text, or we execute your girlfriend. Attaboy. You're a low-level TSO. You're going nowhere. I'm telling you how this goes. One bag for one life.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the guy you listen to.
The Box Office 30. Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Kiara, what's next? What's next?
Just close your eyes and hold your breath because it feels right. We'll keep it moving till we make it to the other side.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Kiara, what's next?
Sri Lankan events in Australia.
Hey guys, I'm Ladin Guerrero. I'm president of the Ojos in New South Wales, Sydney. Well, our Christmas get-together has been a key event right throughout the years, and everybody in our membership looks forward to it. It's a typical family event where we look forward to all the Josephians coming with their wives and kids and entertained by their Santa Claus, and of course we start off with the traditional carols. Just for about 1 hour, and it's happening on 30th of November, and we are really looking forward to seeing all our members. With our cricketing events and sporting events, we have got more younger people joining for our events, so then I want to see all the families joining together, and of course there'll be sumptuous food, and of course there'll be a band playing who are called Cascade, and it'll be at Thornley Community Centre, and it is on 30th of November 2024. For more details, keep listening, and I'm sure Brad will give you more information. I'm Ladin Guerrero. I'm president of the Ojos in New South Wales, Sydney.
Sri Lankan events in Australia.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Connecting the community like no other radio show. The Brad and Kiara Show.
Hi, everybody. My name is Joan Hyde. I'm the coordinator for Suwarna in Maharagama, Sri Lanka, with Indira Cancer Trust, and this is the Brad and Kiara Show. But Suwarna, A Place for Healing is its title. It's a home from home for children up to 18 years of age in two ways. The home from home is a resting and recuperating time in between the treatments that they have at Apeksha Hospital. They travel from all over the country to get treatment at Apeksha because Apeksha has the only pediatric palliative care center and oncology center in the country. So they come here, and they then, in between treatments, they need to be close to the hospital, but they have to find somewhere to live, which costs money. And cancer tends to put families into poverty in this country. We are also providing end-of-life care for children if the parents wish to do so. This is a service that is not available in Sri Lanka until now, and we do not know how if parents will want to use it, but we are here, and if they want to use it, we have the facilities to cope with end of life for children. My name is Joan Hyde. I'm the coordinator for Suwarna in Maharagama, Sri Lanka, with Indira Cancer Trust, and this is the Brad and Kiara Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Connecting the community like no other radio show. The Brad and Kiara Show.
And if you're looking for some great movies and TV shows that you can enjoy, well, we have got some details of some great ones that will be coming up. Keep tuned in for that and make sure you add it to your watch list if you are part of the streaming service that provides those details.
The second release of their album Moon Music, ladies and gentlemen, this is Coldplay with We Pray. So we pray.
I'll do my best. Pray that I can lift up. Pray my brother is blessed. Praying for enough. Pray that Julia wins. Pray I judge nobody and forgive me my sins. I pray we make it. Pray my friend to pull through. Pray as I take it. Unto others I do. Praying on your love. We pray with every breath. Though I'm in the valley of the shadow of death. And so we pray for someone to come and show me the way. For some shelter and some records to play. And so we pray. We'll be singing para, yeah. Pray that we make it to the end of the day. And so we pray. I know somewhere that heaven is waiting. And so we pray. I know somewhere there's something amazing. And so we pray. I know somewhere we'll feel no pain until we make it to the end of the day.
I pray that love will shelter us from our fears. Oh, I pray you trust to let me wipe off your tears. Confront all the pain that we felt inside. With all the cards we've been dealt in life. Pray I speak my truth and keep my sisters alive. So for the ones who parted seas, for the ones who's following dreams, for the ones who knock down doors and allowed us to pass down keys. Pray that we speak with a tongue that is honest and that we understand how to be modest. Pray when she looks at herself in the mirror, she sees a queen, she sees a goddess.
And so we pray for someone to come and show me the way. And so we pray for some shelter and some records to play. And so we pray we'll be singing para, yeah. Pray that we make it to the end of the day. And so we pray. I know somewhere that heaven is waiting. And so we pray. I know somewhere there's something amazing. And so we pray. I know somewhere we'll feel no pain until we make it to the end of the day. On my knees, I pray as I sleep and wake. Cause inside my head is a frightening place. Keep a smiling face only by this grace. Cause love's more than I can take, yeah. And so we pray. And so we pray. And so we pray. We'll be singing bye right there till nobody's in need and everybody can sing.
Get a load of this.
Join the Brad and Kiara global community on WhatsApp. +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Hey, it's Noni Vero here, chef and owner of Mabu Mabu. You know there are close to 5 million cases of food poisoning in Australia every year. To reduce your chances of being one of them, it pays to look before you cook. You should always check the labels on packaged food so you're cooking and storing your food the way it's meant to be. And check the use by date, because once it's gone, it's gone. For more practical tips, just visit foodsafety.asn.au.
Is your kitchen looking dreary? Does the idea of renovating your kitchen fill you with dread? Well, our mum and dad can help you. Their business, Sensational Kitchens, has been helping people like you design and build the most sensational kitchens you could imagine since 2017. You should go visit them at the showroom at 987 Pacific Highway, Pymble. or check out the website sensationalkitchen.com.au and book in a free in-home design consultation. Sensational Kitchens, turning dream kitchens into reality since 2017. Triple H station sponsor.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing today? My name is Sashenka. Ayubo one to you. I'm Shanik. We host the #1 kids radio show, Kids Power Play, every Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. right here on Triple H. So remember to tune in and be a part of our most wanted radio show, a show done by kids for kids.
The best kids radio show, Kids Power Play.
Good morning, this is The Holly Show, the show that makes you whole with Ben and Thay. On today's show, we'll talk about what's happening with some local churches and interview some Australian artists.
You ready for this?
Doors unlocked. Now back to the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Sashinka, and me, Shani. We are from Kids Power Play, and you can catch us every Saturday at 1 in the afternoon, right here on Triple H. But right now, you are listening to the Brad and Kiara Show, the best way to start your weekend.
Now, coming up, of course, on the show, we'll continue to take you into those exciting movies that you could check out. It all happens through Box Office 30, which is exclusive to the Brad and Kiara Show. So stick around, we got more movies. Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx, they've got a new movie which opens next year. We are going to take you right into that very soon. But before we do all that, with, of course, the festive month and so many things to look forward to, we want to remind you that it's always good to make some extra time to volunteer, to give back to the community, and of course to add something good that will truly benefit people that really want it. Now, there are some amazing places, as you heard. We have Sumitra on the show, we have the Indira Cancer Trust, the Pearl Protectors, the Wildlife and Nature Protection Society, likewise some amazing groups of individuals that contribute in such a positive manner to the betterment of community and society, especially in Sri Lanka. So please do take the time to look them up on their social pages, connect with them, and try to see how you can fit in at least a couple of hours. We know how busy you are, but if you can give back, if you can contribute to your own society, that's, of course, the way you can improve a lot of things.
And I think this time of year is so much easier to be involved because you hear a lot about the support required, all the great things that are happening more towards the end of the year, because it is that, period where more people want to do something great before they wrap things up before the new year comes in. So if you hear about anything or if you see something, that may be the opportunity for you to explore a little bit more about how you can be involved and how you can make a difference to someone else's life.
We're talking to Mihiri from Child Action Lanka. We're hoping to get her on the show in the weeks to come. She was on the show a while back. That's the plan in order to get to know what they do. And on the same lines, we have been talking to Akash from, of course, the Voice for Voiceless Foundation, another fantastic group of individuals doing so much for people that really want that assistance. Let's continue with more music from Sydney. We love connecting Lankans all around the world. This is the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hands, put your empty hands in mine. And scars, show me all the scars you hide. And hey, if your wings are broken, please take mine so yours can open too. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Oh, tears make a lot of sculpts in your eyes. It hurt, I know you're hurting, but so am I. And love, if your wings are broken, borrow mine so yours can open too. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you, even if we're breaking down. We can find a way to break through, even if we can't find heaven. I'll walk through hell with you. I'm gonna stand by.
Not all songs can put you in a good mood, and not all songs can give you that encouragement. This is one of those feel-good tracks. Stand by you right here on the Brad and Kiara show. Now, this weekend, a group of Sri Lankans will be quite busy. It is the inaugural Thora Peets cricket encounter that will be played on Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, this should be heaps of fun. If you know, of course, any Peterites or Thomians in Sydney, well, for sure, you will be able to find them at one location. This game is to happen at Winston Hills in New South Wales. That's number 21 Huxley Drive at the John Curtin Reserve. And your chance to be there to enjoy a great game of cricket. The inaugural Thora Peets Cricket Encounter on Sunday, the 24th of November 2024 between 9 and 3 p.m. We intend to be there if possible. Try to cover, of course, this game. An event organized by the joint committees of St. Thomas's College and St. Peter's College, connecting the OBA for the Thomians and the OBU for the Peterites.
Now, I don't know if you have come across this yet, but because we have a lot of people who are planning to or have gone on holiday in our workplace, one of the things that, one of the challenges you have is the person that is on someone's out of office happens to be out of office as well. So you have this, basically chain reaction of out of office messages that pop up because people are away, and then you have to sort of hunt down someone that is related to the absent people's work that you need to find, and it's only going to get worse as we roll into next month, right? So that is why, one of the reasons why people sort of tend to wrap up their projects and stuff and make sure things are done, but that can be a little bit stressful as well. Because before you go on leave, you have to hand over your work, but you can't just hand it over to anybody. You have to make sure those people are available to those that need them. So I was having a chat to someone who was going on leave for a couple of weeks, and you're sort of excited because you are looking forward to your holidays, but you want to make sure things get done beforehand. So it's an interesting period of time for those looking to get away from the workplace over the next couple of weeks
and live your life, which is very important.
Yes.
These days. So it is something that management needs to consider. I think it's not your problem. When you're out of office, you're out of office.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's something that, the decision makers need to sort. And now, talk about, of course, the decision makers. Ladies and gentlemen, this should be exciting. January 17th, there's a movie that comes out through Netflix. It stars some heavyweights. Cameron Diaz is back, this time playing the role of Emily. And we also got Jamie Foxx, who plays the role of Matt. These guys are in the movie playing former CIA spies and now suddenly pulled back into action because their secret identities are suddenly exposed. The movie's called Back in Action. It opens, as you heard, on the 17th of January through Netflix. Take a listen to a bit from the movie.
The Box Office 30. 30 seconds from the movie starts now.
Okay, you know that I love our life.
What?
Tonight, something clicked. For the first time in a really long time, I felt alive again.
Mom! She's fine. It's not that bad. What is going on?
We were operatives for the CIA.
Like Jason Bourne?
Yeah, but we remember stuff.
Yeah. I knew you guys were lying about something, but I never thought you were cool enough to be spies. I mean, that's not why we're cool.
Yeah, that's not why we're cool. Just like old times, baby. Just like old times.
The Box Office 30. From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Hey everyone, Sean Gunasekara, skip off St. Thomas's College Sydney OBA First 11. The inaugural Thora Peets encounter is happening this week on Sunday the 24th of November from 9am at John Curtin Reserve, Winston Hills. Promises to be a fantastic day with thrilling cricket, great music, delicious food and an unbeatable atmosphere. So save the date and join us. For more updates, stay tuned with Brad and Kiara. Looking forward to seeing you all there.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Thank you very much, buddy. That's, of course, something you could check out this weekend on Sunday. It is a battle between the Peterites as they take on the Thomians in the inaugural cricket encounter to be played here in Sydney, and we intend to cover that game. Hopefully, we will be there and we will be able to get some highlights for you in the coming weeks on the Brad and Kiara show. The Old Joe's Christmas event is also nearing. It is on Saturday the 13th of this month. If you haven't got those passes for the best Christmas outing this season, please connect with the Old Joe's course, in Sydney. The Brad and Kiara show, as always, will cover this event and give you a chance to greet everybody for the festive season. That is, of course, part of the plan. And before that, you also heard Joan Hyde from the Indira Cancer Trust. As it is, of course, the festive season, we must remember that there's a better way to celebrate. That is by giving back, and that's exactly what Joan Hyde was reminding you about. That opportunity to volunteer with, of course, your friends, family, corporate friends. Get together, make some time, and do something for the festive season, which will brighten up the days for many people that need that happiness, that joy in their lives. So see how you can, help. For more details, connect with ICT, the Indira Cancer Trust, an amazing place where Dr. Lanka and a fantastic team with Joan Hyde, Chitraka Demel do some absolutely beautiful things for people that really need it.
And with that, it's time for us to wrap things up on the show. We wish you all the very best for this upcoming week. And until we talk to you again next weekend, take care and stay safe.
Jaya Veva, as always, from Sydney, Australia. Till next week, it's goodbye, God bless. Leave you with a song that was huge back, of course, in the 90s, 1995, if I remember right. Red Plastic Bag. It's Raga Raga. Bye-bye from Sydney. Have a good weekend.